told there's some real money in the room.
You mentioned people are talking too much. OTF Jam. Have you ever came across him?
Yeah, you know, we interviewed, we didn't interview Jam, but we had interviewed Boonie Moe, and Jam was sitting right next to him. And so that interview has kind of been going up on my page now that all of the news is out. And the fans been pointing out, I think it's like the 3-minute and 30-second mark. I don't mean to shamelessly plug my own interview, but the fans been watching the interview and pointing out that time mark because OTF Jam say something amongst the lines of, you know, ain't no rat shit on my name, you know, ain't no rat shit going on over here.
No rat shit on my name.
But I don't know. Like I said, I read through the paperwork. Now, I understand there is a witness on this case, right? And the witness cannot be identified because serious threats has already been made to the witness friends and family, okay? This is written in the paperwork, so this ain't none of them spilling.
Well, then where is he's been wearing the wire for 3 years or 12 years, he's been locked up, and this, that, and the third coming from?
So right now, I'm still trying to figure that out myself because I feel like that's just like some internet-made stuff. You know how once it hit the internet, they could just run with it. You know what I'm saying? I know Jam was locked up for like 12 years, so I don't know how he could have been wearing a wire for 12 years. But hey, man, that's the word on the street right now. You feel me? They say OTF Jam was the one telling on Smirk. And that's crazy as hell if this is true, right? Let's just talk about if this is true. Smirk gave you $50,000 when you came home. And now you telling on him? You telling on him for what? What they giving you that Smirk ain't gave you? Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, bro. Smirk be spoiling them. You feel me? Smirk be spoiling them. But them that he decides to keep around him. That's on him. That's a decision that he made. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm saying, imagine that, right? Imagine your homie get out of jail, you bless him with $50K. And then a couple years later, you fighting the case, and they say he the one telling. Man, the streets fucked up, bro. Ain't no loyalty out here, bro. It's fucked up. Like, for real, bro. Like, it really make you, like, not trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like not trust nobody. Like, I just gave this $50K. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how many people wake up and go to work every morning busting their ass and hoping to make $50K?
They not hoping for $50K. They hoping for their $25.
You know how many students done walked across that motherfucking graduation stage hoping this diploma would bless them with $50K a year? Because these folks done trained our minds to believe that that's a lot of money. When it's 52 weeks in a year, you telling me 50 bands is supposed to be the max on the year? How? But bro blessed you with that straight cash after you came out that jam. Jam get out that jam, I give him 50, he ain't got to ask again. You see what I'm saying?
That's a bar, that's a dirt bar?
That's a bar and a blessing at the same time. Jam get out that jam, give me, man, you finna get, man. Free Smirk, man. Free Smirk, man.
Wow. Wow.
And you know, I like to be fair, you know, and with my profession, I have to be neutral. So I'm not gonna throw no dirt on Jam name, especially because I don't even know if what we are reading about is actually true. You know what I'm saying? But if it is true, Jam, goddamn. Jam, you know you gotta come do a DJU interview now. You know you do now.
Oh, well, you know they start going viral once they tell on DJU.
They be telling before they get to DJU. So, yeah, man, free Smirk, man. That shit hurt my heart, though. That shit kind of hurt my feelings on some real shit. I'm not gonna lie. When he got locked up and the news was like spreading like on the social media, it was similar to, the feeling was similar to the night Von died. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the only person that just said that, so I know I ain't tweaking, you know? It was just like a sad, like, damn, for real. Because, I mean, this, you know, this who we look up to, you know what I'm saying? This who we listen to, you feel me? This our GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you know? So, like,
even his ops will say that.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Smirk done got me through some rough times, man. His music is so relatable. You know what I'm saying? If you know, like, you know? And so, since we come from them same parts, I be knowing what he talking about. And I be like, damn, this raw. He raw as hell. Even when he threw the line about myself in his song with YTB Fat, you feel me? Like, count your pockets. Be thinking that you making me a profit. Like, he'll make profit money off of DJU. Or wait, say making me the topic. I'm sorry. Like, he'll make profit money off DJU. You know what I'm saying? I say, damn, this Smirk. Smirk something else, man. What he on, bro? Talking about make me the topic so they can make profit money off DJU. What he on, you know? But that's, you know, that's the truth within his bars. You know what I mean? And that's what make him stand out.
All right, today on RealToonTV, we have the newest Chicago legend, hottest street journalist in the rack, and one of the top street journalists in the United States of America. DJU go crazy.
Real Tune, there's a lot of money in the room. What you on, gang?
Well, DJU, before we jump into the interview, let's.
Am I talking too loud? Do I need to tone it down?
You straight.
All
Straight.
right.
But
you know I'm a little excited to be down here in H-Town with you, Real Tune. You see what I'm saying? You are already calling me a Chicago legend. I appreciate that. You see what I'm saying?
No, you are, bro. You are. You've done some. You already are a Chicago legend. You know what I mean? Like some of the stuff that you've done, the people who you've touched, even before you became an interviewer, you were King Von's DJ.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You recently linked with Lil Durk. You know what I mean? You've interviewed some of the people whom we grew up watching. There's no other way to say it, bro. Okay. Like we grew up on Chief Keef. We grew up on Lil Durk. We grew up on Lil Zach or Zach TV. Right. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on RIP. And so to see you almost at a peer level with them, but in a blogger lane, bro, you're a legend, bro. Okay. You're a legend. Yeah, like your platform is the platform in Chicago that when you go out there, if you're an artist and you don't got a DJU interview, like you ain't did nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You like gotta at least have a DJU.
Like you just mentioned, you said I most recently linked with Lil Durk, you know?
You did.
And I did. But like I've been in tune with Smirk, you know what I'm saying? Like this is actually, I was just thinking about it before I interviewed, like around when did I first meet Lil Durk and shit like that. And I believe it was 2013. If it wasn't 2013, it was 2014 for sure. And you know, like in this industry, well, not even just this industry, anything you're doing in your life, you know what I'm saying, in your world, networking is important. Building relationships is important. Maintaining relationships is important, you know what I'm saying? And I think I've done a great job with that throughout the years, and that's what led me to great success with DJU TV, because all I did was start interviewing I was already in tune with, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, speaking of Lil Durk, let's just get the elephant out of the room.
For sure.
So he was Free Smirk. He was recently arrested for a murder for hire charge. For the death of Lil Pop, who is the friend of Quando Rondo. We all watched the video where Quando Rondo was gunned down in LA.
Quando Rondo was no, he wasn't gunned down.
Quando Rondo was in the car with Lil Pop. And the bullets didn't hit Quando. They hit Lil Pop.
Type shit,
Yeah, Quando actually hopped out the car and no, you know what I mean? Like he was traumatized. No. I'm not trolling. That's what happened. That's what I saw.
The no part was the troll. Cause that's something I would have said. But no, go ahead, gang. You sound like me. Go ahead.
Yeah, or maybe you sound like me. But however it is, we all saw that video. And now it came back that Lil Durk was allegedly the bag behind it, and 5 members from O Block.
5 members from OTF.
From
They're
OTF.
Not from O Block, right?
You know.
Right.
And around the world, we consider OTF, O Block the same thing, but I know it's different sets or whatever it is.
That's why I'm here for this interview, to describe the difference, right?
Right.
Because the O Block, they got caught up in the FBG duck, you know what I'm saying, stuff, right? Now this stuff, this OTF, those are 2 different You know what I'm saying? Two different, you know,
factions,
cliques,
right.
or you know, however you want to. I didn't want to, you know, use the wrong term.
Especially with the situation like this going on. Well, what's your thoughts on the situation with Durk right now?
Well, free Smirk first and foremost, right? I like to explain my thoughts thoroughly, right? Meaning, you know, I want to get them all out. Lil Durk is a great guy. Lil Durk is a guy that has gave me countless of opportunities to make something of myself throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, you know, when I was DJing and I was outside being DJU Go Crazy for real, I had the opportunity to be Lil Durk's DJ back in like 2017. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I fucked it up. I dropped the ball, you know? But he, you know, it was never none like, you know, f you, get away. It was just more like, you ain't ready yet. But, you know, when you get ready, you know, I have something for you. And then that's kind of like when the King Von situation came about. But anyway, going back to the thoughts on the arrest, right? You know, I don't want to drift away from your question or the topic. I feel like it's unfortunate for sure, you know. And you know, we gonna keep Durk in our prayers. I feel like Durk is gonna come from under this. You know what I'm saying? I've read through the paperwork, you know, as a journalist to really, you know, see what's written in the black and white. And all I saw was, man, I mean, somebody talking too much. But I don't want to talk too much on this camera, right? You know what I'm saying? So, I think Durk will be all right. I think he'll come out of it. You know, as if you can peep lately, Durk been getting into his, you know, getting into his religion. You know what I'm saying? His faith. He been pushing peace. You know what I'm saying? He did the tribute at his concert, his birthday bash, that showed all the guys that we done lost in Chicago throughout the years. You know, he showed both sides. You feel me? So, you know, that was a great moment of maturity to see from, you know, Lil Durk. So yeah, bro, my thoughts on Lil Durk's arrest is this is just another hump that he has to get over. Lil Durk has been my favorite rapper ever since he came out, so I follow his career thoroughly, and he's always been hit with different type of adversity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he always overcame it. Once Smirk overcome this, he gonna be the biggest. He already the biggest. You know what I'm saying? But this, let him come. Once he overcomes this, people gonna be seeing what I've been seeing, goddamn it, back in 2012. I was telling Smirk was the GOAT in 2012. And this when Chief Keef was the hottest.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So everybody was thirsty over Chief Keef. You feel me?
Right.
But I was sitting in the cut and just watching, you know, Chief Keef, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, Fredo Santana. You know, they had their whole, you know what I mean? I used to be sitting back watching and looking like, I think Lil Durk the golden child. You know what I'm saying? So, this just another chapter in his story, bro. The nigga definitely got an interesting story, man.
Prior to Lil Durk's arrest, you were actually at his concert where he brought FYB JMANE, Tay Savage, DJU, others, and he gave a tribute to all of the fallen Chicago legends. Tell me about that day, that experience. How did that come about?
Word, that was a great experience, bro. That was kind of like I could put that up there with like the top 10 best nights of my life. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be top 3. I had to think about it if it's number 1, because it probably is number 1, but you know, it's the most recent good night I've had, so you know, I've had other good nights. But anyway, it was a great experience, bro. Like I said, shout out Smirk, free Smirk. But yeah, he brought JMANE out.
When I say over, y'all say whoop. Oh.
JMANE brought me out.
DJU TV, don't know who we got in the building.
you know, we pushing peace in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So like, to get y'all a little backstory, Smirk had actually called me on Memorial Day this year. So this past May, you know what I'm saying? He gave me a call, and I ain't gonna lie. When he called me, I was definitely looking at my phone like, yo, what the f is Smirk calling me for? Because, you know, he doesn't call me every day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he was just like, you know, I f with your channel, you know. We definitely be over here watching your shit. Your shit be funny as hell, woo woo. But you know, we just trying to, you know, put a more positive spin on things. You know what I mean? He like, I understand the negativity sell, drama sell, controversy sells, you know? But he like, man, I'm on some positive shit. So when he's saying this to me, I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, yo, where's he going with this? Like, because, you know, I interview FBG Butter all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking like, man, you know, Butter be talking crazy about Durk. So I'm like, damn, is this something that Butter said, you know what I'm saying, that he calling to check me on, you know?
Right.
But it wasn't never nothing like that. He was just like, shit. What J. Cole say? Durk, yo, told me he been on some positive shit. Yeah. Like it was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, that's what he been on. So from there, he asked me, he like, yo, so what's up with JMANE? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, JMANE cool. He like, shit, he cool? I'm like, yeah, he cool. He like, all right, well, reach out to him and, you know, tell him I'm finna call him, you know what I'm saying? So he'll know that's me calling when I call him, type shit. I'm like, all right. I'll call JMANE. I'm JMANE. Smirk want to talk to you. He, huh? What the fuck Smirk want to talk to me for? He was instantly nervous, you feel me? He was instantly nervous, I ain't gonna lie. He damn didn't sound like he was scared. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, they got on the phone and talked about what they talked about. And, you know, now, you know, Lil Durk and JMANE is pushing peace. So the importance of all of this is the fact that JMANE is from 63rd, okay? And, you know, Lil Durk is from Lameron, you know, and so the Lameron and O Block and all that, 600, you know, them all the BDs, 300, you know, them all the BDs. All the 60-30s are GDs. Now, JMANE, he a BD, but whatever. He a 60-30, you see what I'm saying? And so, Durk was trying to establish a way to bring both sides together in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's been so much bloodshed throughout the years that, you know, there are some guys that he just couldn't call. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is not receptive of this whole pushing peace, positive ass movement. You know what I mean? You got a lot of who still bitter. You got a lot of who still want revenge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of that still hurt. You feel me? And you can't really, like, you can't tell nobody how to feel. You feel me? So if you done lost your brother to this shit, and every time you turn on one of his songs, he talking about your brother, you know, like, I understand how you feel. You see what I'm saying? So JMANE was a great guy to, like, you know, I guess utilize. I don't want to say it like that, like Durk was using him. But what I'm trying to say is, like, Durk needed someone from the other side to be in cahoots with so that he can help push peace.
So JMANE was the only person from that side?
What you mean?
That was in attendance?
Damn, that's a good question.
From what you saw?
You ain't even, you just, you don't even know what you just did with that question. Yeah, he was.
Okay. So you feel like, because FBG Cash and other members from like FBG, you know what I'm saying, have like disowned Butter. You know what I'm saying? They've said like JMANE ain't one of them, you know what I mean? Like, especially when that whole thing was going on with and Glizzy.
Right.
They made it clear like these are goofies from the block. You know, they was on the block, but they not like real members, you know what I'm saying? So Durk didn't technically get no real members to push the peace. He got the internet, the person that was claiming he was OTF.
Because like I said, granted,
he didn't even get a GD. He got a BD.
Granted, bro,
You got somebody from the Calumets.
Granted, I do
from the buildings.
Granted, I do believe that had he reached out to any of those 60-30s, they definitely would have accepted his offer or whatever he was trying to do. You feel me? Talk all that shit they want, but we talking about Smirk right now, right?
Right.
So, you know, I don't even want to throw no names out there. Clocking everything I say out my mouth. But what I'm saying is, had he reached out to another one of those guys that's like talking shit about Butter or talking shit about JMANE, those same guys would have went up there on that United Center stage, had Durk, extended the invitation to them. Okay? So let's get that out the way. Now, you say, you know, it was JMANE, it wasn't really your member, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, like I said, bro, it's been so much bloodshed. That's not as easy as it may sound.
Right. And I just say that because JMANE has even come out and said, I wasn't no real gangbanger. I was saying this to be cool with my raps. And I don't know if he's doing that politically or if he means that. But, like, it's overstood.
I fuck with JMANE on some shit like...
He's a comedian.
I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? That's a person.
I mess with him, too. Like,
I fuck him as a person, right?
Go ahead.
So look. I ain't got nothing bad to say about JMANE. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to bash JMANE. Me and JMANE, we doing our thing. I kind of feel like Smirk, goddammit, passed us the torch when he put us on stage. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just like, bro, when have you seen rappers put bloggers on the stage?
They're not doing that.
When have you seen rappers pick the 2 top media personalities out of their city and let them open up their show?
Especially not the... What do you mean open up? What, you opened up?
I mean, no, we was the first people on stage.
Right.
Me and JMANE.
Right.
JMANE was the opener. You know what I'm saying? That was his thing. You feel me?
Like, what did he do?
You ain't see my vlog?
I ain't see the vlog.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, gang.
I gotta get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was hard. Like, JMANE snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went up there, he over whooping. Let's start there. I'm gonna tell you what he did. He got on stage, he getting that. Let's start there. Lil Durk got a 60-30 in on the stage. Let's start there.
It do it different when Durk bring a 60-30 in on stage.
Then he said, the war is over.
The war is over.
Now, when he did that, I ain't gonna lie, that was Turk. I'm like, ooh, JMANE, Turk, look at him. Because he was nervous as going up there, because this was his first time doing some shit like this.
Right.
So we was all backstage, that's why you gotta watch the vlogs. We was all backstage like, damn, what you gonna do? Because they literally gave him an hour to just, like, rock out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he went up there, you know, he did his thing. I went up there, helped him out, you know, we was passing the whoops out in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? All I wanted to do was say DJU TV, let them know who we got in the building.
Right.
DJU TV, let them know who we got in the building.
Right.
Chicago, what y'all on, gang?
Chicago, what y'all on, gang?
That's all I wanted to say, so that's all I did, you know.
Right.
You know, I ain't really to all that. I'm the type of, I like to be in the mix, you know, behind the scenes and shit. But I'm really not the like to be on camera. That's why I'm always behind that.
Right.
But yeah, bro, it was dope. Like that was some dope shit, bro. Chicago ain't never seen no shit like that, bro.
Right.
For sure.
Well, salute to Durk and definitely salute to JMANE because he's done a lot to get to that point.
Yup.
And you have to respect the man who was willing to risk his life to get what he wanted.
He got it. He whooped his ass to whoop land.
Yeah.
Over whooped it.
Yeah, over whooped it.
It worked.
And he's whooping up there.
It worked.
Still whooping to this day.
That's why I say I ain't mad at him. It worked.
Can't be mad at him. You gotta respect a man like that. But do you think Lil Durk only did it because he knew that he was under investigation by the feds? A lot of people say that when the feds are after you, they will notify you that they're after you, right? Mm-hmm. They will let you know you're under investigation. And so Durk was probably tipped, and he probably knew that he was under investigation because it came to a shock to us. But, I mean, you know, he'd have to know something.
Smirk know what he know. You see what I'm saying? If you go listen to his song, Red, man, they asked me where I'm going to be in 10 years. Shit, I said the feds. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget when I first heard that for the first time. I was down in my car crying. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, wow, like, because he dropped that shit after Vine had just died. So at that time, it was just like a lot of emotions, you know what I'm saying, stirring up in the air. And, you know, Durk, his father, Big Durk, just came home after serving a life sentence, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up winning an appeal. I forget exactly how many years. He was locked up almost 30 years because he been gone since Durk was 7 months old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
he's caught up with the whole Larry Hoover thing.
Right.
Right.
And you know, somebody told on him. So like, I say all that to say like shit. I feel like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially, Smirk is prepared for whatever comes his way. So do I think he used JMANE to, you feel me, spend off some shit that was coming? Hell no, because JMANE wasn't gonna be able to stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, I do think, you know, I know he wanted to push peace. I know he wanted to, you know, do something positive for the city of Chicago. And so, you know, JMANE was already pushing the peace. So I think that was, you know, the reason why he, you know, linked with him type shit. If I was pushing peace, he'd have did the same thing. If 16 was pushing peace, he did the same thing. So it wasn't necessarily about JMANE.
Because King Yellow was pushing peace.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
that.
That.
Didn't call King Yellow.
It made more sense. You know, JMANE got it going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
If you've ever had the opportunity to really just watch a RealToonTV interview, or how many you've gotten the opportunity to watch, but I like to take things from the top and actually get to know the person that I'm interviewing, who's behind my camera, because I know, DJU, you actually have a story that's bigger than some of the interviews you do, right? So initially, where are you from?
So I'm from the south side of Chicago, the east side to be specific. Where I'm from, we throw up east. You see what I'm saying? Because I grew up on 72nd and Coles, and if you look at the geographical map of Chicago, on 72nd and Coles is one more block to the east, which is Lake Shore or South Shore. And then after that, it's the lake. So it don't get no more east than that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up on the east side of Chicago. Yeah, that's where I'm from. What was your second question behind that?
Well, how was it growing up there?
Okay, cool. Cause my story is complex, bro, you know? And so I just like to keep things, you know, organized the best way I can. But what was it like for me growing up?
Yeah, on the east side of Chicago.
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, it was cool. I love my childhood, you know what I mean? When I was in 8th grade, we moved to the suburbs. I was pissed. You feel me? Like I was pissed, like I was mad.
So you weren't living in Chicago in 8th grade?
No, in the middle of 8th grade, we moved to Markham. Markham is a south suburb of Chicago. It's like 30 minutes outside the city type shit, 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, bro, the way, you gotta know, like the way Chicago's set up, it's kind of like all that shit is kind of like Chicago. So what I mean by that is, all right, let's say, like in Markham, you know what I'm saying? Like say the main intersection is 159th and Kersey. You know what I'm saying? 159th is what made this shit Markham. You could take Kersey all the way, goddammit, down to 63rd and Kersey. You know what I'm saying? Now you back in Chicago and you with the Mexicans and shit, like, you know? So like it's still like when they niggas be talking about that shit between like the cities and the burbs, like I'm here to tell you, like, bro, it ain't really like no difference. Unless you living out in some far ass suburb, right? Like one of them, I don't know, one of them northwestern ass suburbs that's literally 45 minutes away from the city. But if you can take a main street from the city of Chicago and ride it all the way out to the burbs, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's still two of the same. But yeah, I grew up cool, bro. You know, my mom had 4 kids. I'm her oldest. You know what I mean? My mom and my stepdad, they've been together since I was 4 years old. So that's the man who raised me. You know what I mean? But I always yearned a relationship with my biological father. Even still to this day. And he been dead for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up cool, bro. I wasn't no bad guy. I was a smart kid at school. I was getting straight A's, bro. I graduated high school with a 4.0 GPA. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I used to get in a little trouble, little fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Used to be mad and one. No. I used to get into fights because I always had a slick ass mouth, gang. So like when you seeing me trolling now, that's how I've been my whole life. You feel me? So yeah, I done got popped in my mouth a couple times for trolling. You know what I'm saying? I have. But shit, I live to troll another day. What you talking about?
Yeah, you mean.
And that's how I've been this whole time, for real. So, yeah, my childhood was straight. Like I said, 8th grade, we moved out to the burbs. I went to high school with, like, predominantly white people. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I get, like, my smarts and my professionalism. You know what I mean? When I got to put on my white boy hat, you know, I can do that. You know what I mean? So, I like the way I grew up, bro. I'm very well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? I can sit in the room with RealToon. I can go, goddammit, sit in the Google office. You know what I'm saying? They paying me good money, so they'll love to see me in that. You feel me?
Right. Well, so at some point, you actually start DJing.
Right.
Tell me how that came about.
Okay. Well, I always knew I wanted to be a DJ. I knew I wanted to be a DJ when I was 12 years old. Okay. So throughout the years, it was just kind of like me gathering the confidence to become the DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to DJ Bands. I used to manage DJ Bands. And then it was one day I was just kind of like, man, I want to do this shit myself. You know? And Bands was a little mad at me at the time because he thought I was trying to, you know, step on his toes and infiltrate what he was doing, you know? But it wasn't never nothing like that. It was just shit. I low-key always had this love for it. You just didn't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then once I became a DJ, you know, me and Bands was doing work together and shit, you know. Everybody know me for DJing for King Von, but I didn't DJ for Queen Key. I didn't DJ for Cowboy, King Von. When King Von died, I became Young Maul DJ. So that's my first love.
Right.
DJing is my first love, for sure. I can still, you know, get down when it's time to get down, but I don't really do it anymore because they don't be trying to pay what I want, basically.
So at some point you become King Von's DJ.
Right.
Then tell me, how did you link with Von?
That's a good question. Or some shit like, man, bro, when I first met King Von, his ass is crazy, man. When I first met King Von, we was down in Atlanta, Georgia. It was the year, it was summertime 2019. I had went to pick Bands up, and shit, when Bands was coming out the house, Von was coming out the house with him and one more guy. And so this was my first time like meeting bro. Now mind you, I done already heard hella about him, you know? Like, right. I done heard how he get down. You see what I'm saying? So when they got in my car, bro, Von and the other nigga was in the back seat arguing over which gun they brought out the house. You feel me? Or which guns they brought out the house. And when I say arguing, I mean, what bring this weak ass, what the bring this weak ass shit out for?
Right.
Now I'm in the driver's seat and I'm just thinking like, hold on, bro. They ain't arguing because they forgot a gun. They arguing over which gun was brought out the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so with me driving and these arguing over which guns, I'm thinking that I'm damn near the drive on the hit right now. And ain't nobody tell me nothing.
Right.
Oh man, what the f? I'm sweating, heart beating fast as f. You feel me? I'm steady looking at these in my rear view. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I said, I already heard how folks get down. You know what I'm saying? And now we in the A, okay? And you know what Chicago love to do in Atlanta? Chicago shit. Cause Chicago feel like, goddamn it, anywhere they go is they stomping grounds. You know what I'm saying? Chicago feel like they the toughest in the country, so they can go wherever and cause havoc. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is just how they feel. You feel me? So Yeah, bro he got him a car. They arguing over which gun they brought out the house on. What the f? Well, we had end up going to pick up some weed, but even when we pulled up on the weed, man, I'm still thinking about the worst. I'm like, damn, so what, they finna go rob the weed, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank God ain't none of that happened, you know what I'm saying? And we made it back home safely, but that was my first time meeting that, okay? And you know how people say, first impressions are lasting impressions, or, you know, first impression is everything? That was my first impression, right? So how you think I was looking at him afterwards? I'm shit. Hey, whatever they said, this did.
He did.
He probably did the shit. So yeah, it was like that when I first met him. But then, like when I noticed that his stardom was going up. You feel me? I remember telling Bands, I'm like, man, bro, shit, he gonna need a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, he going up, you know? Because Bands was locked in with Smirk. So, Von technically didn't have a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, Bands was Von DJ at first. And then later on down the line, he ended up kind of like, you know, passing the job over to me type shit. And that's how I was able to become Von DJ for the short period of time in which I was type shit.
Right. How was Von? Like, tell me, like, your experience with Von after you met him and actually became his official DJ.
Crazy as hell, can't tell him shit. You feel me? A rich street, a rich real street, right? They done gave the wrong some money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, shit, kind-hearted, definitely go take care of his people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main reason why everybody, you know, praise his name. You know what I'm saying? Because he took care of his people. You feel me? But yeah, he was like that, like on some shit like, you know, a gangster to the core. You feel me? Don't play with him. And I think everybody knew that. You feel me? Don't play with him. You know what I'm saying? If you play with him, all right, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hey man, I tell you, man, I done been around a lot. I done met a lot of. I'm 33 years old, and so when I say that, I mean like from school, you know what I'm saying, workplace, jail, sports, like wherever you would, you know, be around others at, I'd have damn near been in them different type of environments, you know?
Right.
Von was a whole different type of bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it ain't really nobody I can compare him to. Not nobody that I know. Not nobody I done met. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not none of these other rap niggas, I tell you that. He was different. Like, it do make you want to compare him to Tupac. You ain't never met Pac, but you just, you know, hear all these, you know, different stories about him, you know?
Right.
So you be like, damn. Von was one of a kind. He was a one of one. You feel me? They don't make him like him. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they say they don't make him like him no more? Or they don't make him, the no more part, it doesn't apply to him because it was never none made like him. You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's what, I don't know, he was just special.
Right.
Like LeBron James on some real shit, bro. LeBron James special, right? We know that, right?
Right.
Like, now he got his son in the game and his son on the court with him. We ain't never seen no shit like that before, right?
Right.
That's what I mean, you know, when I say he's like, you know, one of a kind.
Right. What was like your favorite memory of Von?
Shit, when we turned up St. Louis, on phone now, we turned St. Louis up. You see what I'm saying? Cause I had I think I had just fucked up. Well, I didn't fuck up the show, but I had just fucked up at the show that we had down here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? That I was telling you about last night. You feel me? We had that show the week prior to the St. Louis show. And Yeah, the Dallas show, bro. All right, look, let me go back to the Dallas shit since we in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I got to give you some Texas spiel. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, spill then.
Vaughn was booked down here in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? We performed at V Live in Dallas. Okay. And man, so you know, shit, I excited as hell. You know, we finna go down to Texas. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this the city we was at. I know we in Houston right now, but you know what I'm saying? Dallas, when we got off the plane, it was some some fans waiting on Vaughn, you feel me? Like right there at the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, how the they knew what plane he, you know what I'm saying, where he was getting off at. Like real shit. Like that was the first time I seen some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some little white boys, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted, they had some King Von posters. They wanted his autograph and shit. You feel me? You know, don't even be asked for autographs no more, right?
Right.
So yeah, you know, we was excited and shit. But like me, look from my perspective, we get to be live. I ain't gonna lie. At that time, I was still a nervous ass DJ. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was, bro. I used to be nervous as hell, bro. You feel me? I don't know why, whatever, but. You know, like if it was some big shit, I used to tend to get nervous, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
For some reason, on this night, I damn near wasn't nervous. I was on some shit like, man, come on, we finna turn it up. But then as soon as I got out there, and I saw it wasn't, like, nobody out there, like the crowd was kind of dry. It made me freeze up. I'm damn, because I thought we finna walk out there to a whole crowd, you know what I'm saying? Because for me as a DJ, I don't know, it's easier when you got a crowd, like, I don't know, for me. When I got a crowd, it's like I got that confidence, I'm finna rock their ass.
Right.
But if it ain't that many people there, then I'm kind of like, I don't know what's going on, where everybody at, what they want to listen to. I don't know what they like. Like, I just get to thinking about hella different shit. Anyway, I was nervous. I kind of made some errors through that set, you know what I'm saying? And Vaughn had sent the message through bands that night, like, yo, let bro know his ass dookie, you feel me? His ass tweaking. And shit, you better get that shit together, you feel me? Alright, you know, gotta get my shit together, you feel me? That's one thing I admire about Vaughn. He never made a nigga feel like just because you made a mistake that, you know what I'm saying, I just you on some shit like, nah, get your shit together, you feel me? We got shit to do. It was like that, you know? So now I feel like I gotta prove myself to bro. You know what I'm saying? Turn this up. We in St. Louis next week. You know what I'm saying? Right. I gotta turn this up. I didn't have a good night in Dallas, so when it was time to DJ in St. Louis, you know, I felt like I had to prove myself. You know what I mean? And so I turned that up. You feel me? We was in that turned up. You know what I mean? Like turned. Cause cause St. Louis had a crowd for him, and I send you the footage. God damn it, because I got it. So if you wanted to throw it right here on the screen real quick so they can see what I'm talking about, that bitch was turned. She got some top from the stripper bitch. She from Keys, from the sky, got a rooter clip. Boy, don't play with me. Take it with the stuff. You know how I go. That was turned. I'm telling you, everybody was in that turn. I'm telling you, you hear me? We got that bitch going. The whole night. I did a great job the whole night. So afterwards, you feel me? Folks was like, all right, University. This was before, like at this time they was calling me University. This was before I was DJU, even though I always been DJU. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like this. All right, University. All right.
Right.
All right, you had that turn. All right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know? It was because look, even with that part, like the person who was always on my ass about my performance was Muwap. You feel me?
Muwap.
It was Muwap.
Okay.
That's the you feel me? That's the that was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
On my mama. So when we did that St. Louis shit, we had because look.
And Muwap was one of the 5 from the O Block trial.
Make Muwap happy, make Vaughn happy, you hear me?
Right. Right.
So it was turned. When we was on our way home, I remember we was on like the shuttle bus on the way to the airport or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga Von looked at me. He was smiling with all them goddamn, with all them Johnny Danes in his mouth. Yeah, man, we in Texas, right? He getting that. He, all right, folks, you was turned. I ain't gonna lie, you was turned. You was turned. I'm like, all right, bet. You feel, you know, that's all I need to hear. I can relax now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I did my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Definitely turned St. Louis up for sure. I had just shout out DJ Ron Gotti. That's Sexy Red DJ. I had just me and him was just chopping up about this shit at the concert on photo. Yep. It's on the vlog. You gotta go watch the vlog. Real tone. On photo.
Shit show. Unfortunately, the DJ thing with Von had came to an end. And you were with him that night.
True.
Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Walk us through that night prior to the situation.
Where you want me to start at?
I woke up this morning with my mind.
Damn. Well, yeah, man, that was a day. That was definitely a day. Cause it did start from shit when I woke up. You see what I'm saying? Cause when I woke up, I don't know, I just had like a uneasy feeling. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy cause like every time somebody asks me this, especially like on this type of, you know what I mean, level, on this type of platform, it do kind of like, I don't know, it do kind of like make me emotional on some shit, like, you know, like make my eyes heavy, like right now my eyes heavy on some shit, like, you know, like damn, cause like, I don't know, that whole day, like the whole day was just like weird. It just like, you know, it was just like a gloomy day type shit. From the moment I woke up though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I woke up, I was just like, man. But see, I didn't know if it's cause I was nervous. Like I said, I be on some nervous shit, you know? But this feeling I was having, it was just like, it was more than nervous. You know what I'm saying? It was, I don't know, type shit. And so, what was going on in my world was like, so the promoter who booked Von for the night, that's the promoter who I had been working with on some DJ promoter shit the whole time I've been down here in the A. That's basically who been keeping me or helping me stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? Cause he throwing me a club gig or two every week. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this who I'm, you know, locked in with. You know what I'm saying? Now Von get to going up, he want to book Von. You feel me? He see I'm close to Von, so he, you know what I'm saying, he using me as the middleman, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause we did a show with this same promoter with Von in Atlanta back in like September 2020. So November 2020 is 2 months later, right? So he booked him again, you know what I mean? And this one was for the album release party. You see what I'm saying? So really the album release party was shit, really all full idea of the promoter.
Right.
That was really his idea. He, man, bro, I see Von album finna come out, you feel me? We should throw an album release party, you feel me? See how much he want, woo, woo, woo. That's how he came to me. Right. And that's how I presented it to OTF, you see what I'm saying? Right. So, boom, we made it happen. You know what I mean? Now that day though, that day, dude wanted me to come, the promoter who I'm talking about, he wanted me to come to the club and help him decorate the club. But shit, I ain't really want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing that shit. Like, nah, you do that shit. Let me focus on something else. You know what I'm saying? I got a DJ tonight. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Right. And it's his album release party, so, you know? Right. I ain't trying to be decorating the shit. Plus, I had looked at it like, man, the last time I was like, decorated for a motherfucker. I wasn't necessarily decorating, but I was posting cowboy posters all throughout the south side of Chicago. And that same night, I had got fired from being cowboy DJ. You know what I'm saying? But that's some other shit. I don't even feel like talking about cowboy. I'm gonna stay on the topic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I ain't feel like doing that decoration shit. But I end up doing it just because bro was kind of like begging me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really have, shit else to do but to get up and go help him out. You know what I'm saying? So I got up, I went to the gym, worked out, met him at the club. We putting up these welcome to O Block posters, these O Block balloons, these King Von posters. Ooh, right. All right, boom, that's that. Now after that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie. After that, the day became a little better, you know what I'm saying, once we knocked that out the way, you know. I remember linking up with DJ Bands. I remember linking up with Duty Low, you know what I'm saying. We was at the studio, shout out First Class, right? They know what I'm talking about. And when we got to the party, though, the album release party, like, dude them was at the party.
Now whose party was this album release party?
It was King Von album release party.
Okay.
But dude them was at the party.
Quando?
Yes, they was at the party. On my mama, they was at the party, bro. You feel me?
What was Quando Rondo doing at the party? Was he there in support?
I don't know. All I know is I could tell you, dude and them was at that party. So, you feel me? I don't know. On my mama, they was in that bro. All black with the cause I knew it was them before I even knew it was them on some shit. Cause they was in that bitch all black with them crib chains. Oh. The handicap chair.
Right.
On phone now. Cause I was DJing, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking in the crowd, seeing who was all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was on my P's and Q's that night. I wasn't tweaking on phone now. So, but I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I literally didn't think nothing of it. You feel me? And shit. Yeah, bro. It was like, I just know, like, when that party was over, shit, we had the option of continuing our night with King Von and whatever he had going on, or end our night and go home. Shit, I decided to end our night and go home. I ain't follow them to the after party where they went and the altercation occurred. I wasn't there for that. You know what I'm saying? I went home. And so when I woke up the next morning, that's when you feel me, started learning about what just happened when I was on my way home. Or, by the time I made it home type shit. Yeah.
So you were with Von the night he died?
For sure.
You weren't there the moment he died.
Right.
But you were with him the night he died.
We did the album release party.
Which you DJ'd.
Right, which I DJ'd and helped coordinate, as I just explained. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when the album release party was over, you know what I mean? Everybody went their separate ways, you know what I mean? Right. So I wasn't around. And thank God, type shit, right?
Well, you got the news, and how was that for you, being a person who was just with him and now you click on or scroll on Instagram and you're now seeing his face plastered everywhere?
I bet it was crazy, right? Unfortunately, with where we're from, the environment that we were raised in, when I say us, I mean those that was brought up in this war zone. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit ain't just start with King Von. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you almost become numb to certain situations. You feel me? Whereas like, you damn near don't have no feelings. You don't feel shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what to feel. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the dentist right now and they numb your mouth, they'll be doing all type of shit in your mouth and you don't even feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because you numb, right? Numb. Like, that's really like the key word. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like, it's numb at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this shit been going on. You feel me? Like, so when this shit happened for me, I was just like, damn, like what the f? But I was just kind of like, I was literally thinking more on my toes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise y'all, bro, my right hand up to God on my dead daddy grave. You feel me? When I got the news, when I got the official news that, yeah, feel me, folks gone, on some shit like that.
Right.
Sitting on my couch in my apartment in ATL. Just paid my rent. You gotta think, he died November 6th. Oh, we on timing right now. What's this, 4 years ago?
November 1st, yeah.
Right, on my mama, this 4 years ago. So I'm telling y'all right now, on folks' grave. This was November 6th. I had just paid my rent on November 1st, and that was all of the money I had. And when I say my rent, I really mean my half of the rent, because I was living with a roommate. You see what I'm saying? And that was all I had. So the shit that was coming in from the album release party, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need, you know?
Right.
I need something, I ain't got nothing, you know, on some shit like that, right? Bro, when that shit happened, I was just like, damn. You know? I ain't expecting no money from no dead man, of course. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna hit phone no more about no bread either. Cause, you know.
Right.
It's over with. I mean, you know. That's just how I looked at it, bro. And so, with me being in the position that I was already in at that time, it was just like, man, I had to think quick on my toes on some shit like, you know? Like, I'm fucked up. Now folks just died, what the f? But I ain't got time to sit around and mope and groan and be sad and, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that shit. You feel me? I barely just made rent. I need to figure out how I'm finna make the next one. So I was instantly thinking on my toes, and so yeah, when they told me that bro was gone, the first thing that came to my mind, and I said out my mouth when I got the news was, I was like, man, I'm finna just start doing interviews. Oh man, fuck this shit, bro. I'm finna just start doing interviews, bro. That was the first thing that came out my mouth real soon. I'm finna start doing interviews. And that's how we got here. Real shit. Real shit, bro. Finna start doing interviews. Like that's the first thing that came out my mouth.
Right.
My roommate, he my witness. He'll love to tell you the story. He the one that told me I should start doing interviews, you know what I'm saying? So it was already on my mind. You know what I'm saying? The King Von shit had actually like distracted me from. You feel me? So that's why I say once, you know, situation happened, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't trying to DJ for no more rappers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to DJ no more clubs. I'm finna just lock in on this right here. Real shit.
Now, you lock in on this and you've been doing an amazing job, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I think you're most criticized for is being King Von's DJ and interviewing his ops. I understand as a journalist, right? Like the Obama trial comes out, right?
Right.
And you know, I know we've been going for a minute, but the O-Block trial happens, and now this is the topic. There is no other topic. You know what I mean? And so now you're DJ, you're not university no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's DJU TV.
Right.
And the trial of the century is happening.
Right.
The Duck case, which is connected to Vaughn.
Right.
Which is connected to you.
Right. Yeah, the case ain't connected to me.
Right. Well, Vaughn is connected to you, right? Or you're connected to Vaughn.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're interviewing everybody. You know what I mean? Trenches News. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, bruh. The FBGs, the OTFs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody. If they got anything to do with anything Chicago.
Right.
And apparently Vaughn had everything to do with everything Chicago, even before he became a rapper.
Type shit.
How are you able to like rationalize that within yourself?
I mean, cause like I said, bro, like I just explained, you know, the whole King Von thing. Like I was just his DJ, you know what I'm saying? I'm not BD. I wasn't outside sliding with Von, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not from O Block, you know what I mean? Like so, I want never, goddamn it, into none of that, you know what I mean? And so I think people can read that in my body language when we meet and we talk, and you know what I mean? I think people, I don't have to do any convincing that, you know, this is a cool space, you know what I'm saying? We just here to have cool convo, talk shit, you know? Man, when I first started out, man, hey, them Chicago niggas tell you, man, I was, man, look, I was looking at the DJU interview like party, you feel me? Tell all the folk them to pull up. We got weed, we got drink, we got food, all type of shit. Just come give us a raw ass interview. That's how I took over the city. I made niggas comfortable from both sides. You feel me? I ain't on no bullshit, bro. We just had it, bro. Man, pull up, bro. We just here to have a good time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the shit. I'm not here to egg nothing on. We want to talk about like how can we possibly resolve it. And even if we can't resolve it, okay, well, how can we still function knowing that we live within each other's proximity? You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't necessarily agree with what got going on don't mean you gotta kill him. You feel me? That man got a family. You know what I'm saying? That man got friends. That man got a life to live just like you got. You know what I'm saying? That man got people that love him just like his people that love you. So, you know, I'll never be on that type of time because that ain't me. I was raised in the church. I guess I should have included that earlier. When you
It ain't never too late.
Nah, it's cool. I ain't gonna go back in the interview. I'm gonna stay on topic. But yeah, I keep shit cool, bro. I keep shit cordial. You know what I mean? And yeah, I just made up my mind when I started this shit that I'm with whatever come with this shit. So I don't be ducking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be afraid to do anything, afraid to interview anybody, or you know. I'm here for Chicago. I don't want to box myself in. I do feel like I have obviously made myself, and I know I am a Chicago source, Chicago media source, of course.
I mean, you a Chicago legend,
but I'm
bro.
still.
Don't disrespect me, because I've only had the legends behind my camera. You know what I'm saying? You done made it to Real Tune from Chicago, and you didn't pay me.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We don't got to talk about all of that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But you didn't pay me to be on the camera.
But it is.
I came to you.
It is important for me to be humble, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just because as quick as God gave it to you, He could take it away. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got no rapper right here. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many bloggers that people, or journalists, street journalists. I consider you as part of my class of journalists.
Hey, them young
I got my own class of journalists.
Hey, them young turned up when they Real Tune yesterday.
On me, what? DJU in the H? No, going crazy. DJU.
Go crazy.
Man.
I'm telling y'all, man, I'm about to put the DJU meet and greet together.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We going to city to city
Hey, I do
tour.
want to speak on that
you know
real quick though, real quick.
Okay, okay.
Bro, that shit be feeling crazy, like. Cause look, bro, now how I just shared with y'all, what?
Go ahead.
How I just shared with y'all, you know, once mine died, the first thing that came to my mind was, I'm just gonna start doing interviews, okay? But none of this came to mind, literally, you feel me? I just wanted to do interviews. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I don't know, for me to kind of like blow up on some interview shit, I'll be looking at myself like, damn, how do you do that shit? But I can tell you how I did that shit. I want to leave this message to the youth, bro. It's just all about being yourself. I promise y'all, bro. Be yourself. Cause I could talk to Real Tune all day. This is my boy. We could have a whole 5-hour interview in this. You feel me? Like, but bro, you gotta be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, go see when you faking that shit. Go see you faking that shit, and they not gonna fuck with you. Cause don't nobody with that fake shit.
Right. Just
be yourself, bro. And you gonna be cool. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna love you.
Right.
Your tribe is out there. You ain't the only that like to wear a black sweatshirt with some orange shorts. You know what I'm saying? Don't
say that out loud, Peter. You the only person I'm supposed to see today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no plan. And y'all woke up, man. Hey, I'm dealing with DJU. I'm going to every time. I'm going to sleep at 6 o'clock, waking up at 10 o'clock, getting the interview by 12 o'clock, flight by 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sleep last night, man. DJ, man, tell them people.
No, yeah, I'm about to say, but my point was like, man.
Yeah, DJ, you came to a real tune party.
Oh yeah, the Diddy party. But no, when I see these young
no
niggas,
Diddy though.
When I see these young niggas' eyes light up when they see me, bro, that shit mean everything to me. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell y'all, thank you, bro. I want to tell y'all, thank you for the support. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching. You feel me? And shit, thank you for accepting me for who I am. You feel me? Because that's all I could be. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, I'm just like on some cool shit. You feel me? Like, we down here in Texas with Real Tune. We just had a, man, you got to do that shit next year, bro. You got to do it again, bro. Like, what? I ain't seen no shit like that in a long time. I ain't gonna say no. Let me stop trying to act like I'm fake. Pouring water on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Your shit was turned.
Listen, hey, ain't no party like a Real Tune party, cause the Real Tune party don't. Look at that. Yeah. We outside with it, man. We gotta get.
Yeah.
It was overturned.
It was overturned.
It was overturned.
Yeah, somebody told us that the biggest issue with our shit was that it was over promoted, is what they said.
Man, it was overpopulated.
I've never heard of an event being over promoted.
But that's cool. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll take it. I'll take the 38 refunds on Eventbrite that come with it.
The next one we throw.
36 on Cash App. I'm blocking everything. You know what I'm saying? You got in, bruh. You got in. We got shut down because it was so live.
Yeah.
It was so live, we got shut down before 11 o'clock. You still had time to go hit another play. They was done partying. What the Haunted Halloween Mansion party by RealToonTV? Man, $500 costume contest.
That's
big
hard.
sections. That's 4 DJs. DJU TV.
Pull it up.
I'm talking about they see DJU, they go crazy.
They turned up.
And I DJU. Yeah, no, it's like that. And we don't gotta bring out no rappers no more, man. That era is over with.
No bad.
We bringing out DJUs of the world. You know what I'm saying? DJU pull up and get the party turned up. Yeah, you talking about? He ain't even walked in yet. He couldn't get in. DJU didn't get in. The event so turned, DJU not getting in.
No bad. I'm out there kicking it.
Thousands upon thousands.
I'm out there kicking with their ass though.
Yo, man.
My young niggas though. And I'm telling them though. When I'm talking to them, I'm telling them like, yo, you know.
All right.
Y'all my young niggas on some shit like I'm 33. I love saying my age on camera now because let me break that down. On some shit like
ball head.
It's never too late. You see what I'm saying? It's never too late, bro. Like, everybody wanna, you know, compare things with age. You gotta be this by this age. You gotta be that by that age. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. You run at your own pace. You feel me? Like, it's never too late to do anything, and you're never too old to do anything. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, if you're in your 20s right now, them just those are the years for you to be thinking about what you want to do.
Development years.
You feel me? And you should be trying anything. You should be trying everything. Whatever come to your mind, f it, try it. You don't even know what you're good at right now.
Well,
If you're 22 years old, you don't even know what you're good at right now. You just graduated college, you don't even know what you're good at right now. You've been sitting in the classroom your whole life doing what they tell you to do. You see what I'm saying? Now you got the time and the opportunity and the space to do whatever you feel like doing. Now it's time to explore.
right.
So yeah, man, it's a lot of shit, bro. Like I said, I could talk to Real Tune for 5 hours on phone now. But shout out to the whole Chirac though. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to my city though, man. Shout out to Chicago, man. You know, we took a lot of L's this year, bro. You know, they really been on my ass. They've been saying my couch is cursed. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, R.I.P. Lil Scone, R.I.P. 800 TJ, R.I.P. THF Twin, R.I.P. Q50 with Lil 50, R.I.P. T Slick, R.I.P. McAdoo. He died in jail.
R.I.P. McAdoo.
We did his interview in jail. Yeah, bro, you know, I be reading them comments. They be trolling. They be saying a lot of mean shit about me. DJU, you cursed. You do an interview with DJU, you finna die. You all that old shit. I be reading all that shit. So if you think that shit don't, like, with my mental health a little bit, you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I be reading that shit, you know?
Right.
But it's important to stay strong, stay focused, and keep your faith in God. You feel me?
See Asian Doll?
Yeah, she was there.
Explain the interaction with Asian Doll and Vaughn, cause people be trying to play Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like people be trying to play her, and one of my I ain't gonna say a good friend, but he little bro. You know what I'm saying? His name Lil Kendrick, aka Kenny B. He's a rapper out of Fort Worth. But Lil Bro, you know I beef with Lil Bro. That's how you know he Lil Bro. You know I done beefed with all the Lil Bros at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, except Channel 5. RP Channel 5. But you know what I'm saying? We probably would have been beefing. I ain't gonna lie. If J-Dub, J-Dub is gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know, but then y'all gonna get cool. But however it go, Kenny B had posted on his story, and we saw Vaughn with Asian turned up in the club. Now, a lot of people, you know, especially reference Durk lyrics and, you know, the fans, she didn't really mess with Vaughn like that. Vaughn didn't really mess with her like that. She was just a little thought, you know what I'm saying? Got a few pictures, and then Cuban, they do her the same way.
What you want to ask me about Real Tune? They relationship?
From what you've seen, you know what I'm saying? Did you see her in Atlanta, and did you see her at the Dallas show?
I definitely see that in Atlanta. Now that story I can't share for the camera. Unless I was on some extra chasing this shit, you know, I ain't trying to do that for myself, you know. For my own, you know, brand purposes, right?
Right.
But definitely seen her in Atlanta.
Right.
And yeah, she was at the show, you know, when we was in Dallas. I mean, I don't know, man. That shit, I don't know. It's like, it's funny looking back on it now. Cause, you know, you could tell she I don't know. She definitely made it her business to capitalize off once being involved with King Von, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause by the time Von died, what he had, like, Von got 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? 2 different baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? You don't see them, you know, doing the, you know what I mean, internet things. Lately, it's been some drama between them, but that's some girl shit, so I ain't even, you know, I ain't even on that. You know what I'm trying to say? But I mean, yeah, they was dating, bro. And I ain't gonna act like he didn't like her. He did. You feel me? Now, so whatever they had going on, that's what they had going on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm asking though because respectfully, bro.
Right.
Like y'all be trying to play Asian, especially in Chicago.
No,
because
that's why I say I ain't trying to play her. That's why I say I ain't even go.
Cause you were there. I'm just asking because you were there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I'm not on no chatty patty. I don't do interviews about relationships. This ain't the Williams show. You know what I'm saying? This is real tune.
She was there. You feel me? And from what I've seen between them two, shit.
Was she on stage with him or was she in the crowd?
She was on stage with him.
Oh, so she wasn't in the crowd. She wasn't VIP.
She wasn't in the crowd. No, she was on stage with him.
She on stage, right?
So I was DJing. So now you making me, goddamn it, remember who was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Asian Dog was on stage with King Von when we was in Dallas.
Okay, Asian.
Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
So it's like when y'all say she's kind of chasing it or taking advantage of the situation, could she potentially just be defending her man? Because he's getting attacked on the internet and that's what females be doing? Like.
Well, like I said, that's why I say like.
Even if you a side chick, bro, if that's your dude, that's your dude.
That's why I'm saying like.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm saying like, for me to answer that question, that's like, I don't know, cause that's some girl shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I say all I can say is, you know, folks did like her, you know, and she liked them back. Shit. So whatever they had going on with them, and they, you know.
Right.
But I know bro was, you know, he had other shit going on as well. She know that too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I'm just saying, like, he do got 2 BMs that don't even be doing as much as Asian Doll do. But then again, Asian Doll, she is the rapper, you know what I mean?
Right.
Von, if you want me to comment on the Asian Doll situation, I say it like this, shit. Von, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Rejuvenated Asian Doll's career?
Right.
Right? Because her shit was goddamn it falling off, you know, with the whole Gucci Mane and 2010-17 situation.
I forgot shit. I didn't even know she was signed over there, right? I know her from this.
And so once she started dating Von, and that's how this shit go with these hip hop, you know, rap power couples, you know what I mean? Like that shit do play a part.
Yeah, like Megan Thee Stallion and Yo Gotti's artists. Well, even before then,
what
you know, it's a lot, bro. But
damn, you trolling?
Nah, a little bit.
Nah,
Megan cool though. She real Houston, real TSU, but real Southside, real princess of the city. You know what I'm saying? I could say queen, but Beyonce still living.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.